I think I mentioned before, this course hasn't been taught in a while. It needs to be updated, so some of these links just aren't going to work. They've retired, for example, these optional resources, not as important as the primary. And this is the one this week that's going to impact how we do this. This article is not available. And so it impacts the general understanding of ideology and how we examine issues is really the focus of this unit. And that study, that article talks about not the personal philosophy. Number 2, this unit includes readings both conservative and liberal viewpoints on educational issues. In this discussion, examine one of the following topics using one of the sociological lenses described in Ballantyne and Spade's article. We're going to stop right here. In this discussion, examine and analyze one of the following topics. Don't worry about this. We just don't have it available. So what I want you to do is think of the ideology, the difference. For example, Booker T. Washington is often considered to be very conservative. W.B. Du Bois is very liberal. They had different ideas of education. Nell Noddings, liberal, often from the feminist viewpoint, and William Bennett, a very conservative view. William Bennett, moral literacy, and E.D. Hirsch's cultural literacy. And then Jonathan Kozol, his analysis of the effect of poverty, and Paulo Freire, a couple of very, you would call, liberal. So the ideology that we have affects how we see things. So that's question 1. What's your personal philosophy? Take a single topic, any topic that deals with education. Put that topic out there. What's the historical and sociological context? How did this become an important part of American education? Do you see changing? Do you see it changing? Does it affect your prosperity? Does it affect you? And then use some primary source for that. So this is not like what your ideology is so much as just what's your philosophy of education, because each of these down here was focused by their philosophy of education. So forget about Spade's article and focus on that. The other thing I want to talk about, it tells you to look ahead for Unit 7. You are going to present an annotated bibliography, and this goes toward your project that you have coming in. Some of you are going to choose a case study where you do your own research, you interview somebody, but a lot of you are also going to do where you just look at existing research. Either way, you need to annotate a bibliography, and that is where you put 10 to 15 primary and secondary sources. Remember, primary is of the time period, so it can be a movie, a book, it can be census data, it can be a legal document. And secondary would be like Springs, a secondary source. He's interpreting things. So you're going to give at least 10, and you're in Unit 7 assignment. So get started on this now, and it's going to, a bibliography annotation, it's only 3 to 4 to 5 sentences, but it tells you to do this and exactly what to do. So Unit 6, personal philosophy, then looking ahead as well. Interesting couple of weeks. Thanks for your patience. Let me know if I can help you in any way.